Eric, congratulations. How do you feel about being drafted by your hometown team?
It's kind of surreal, just back home in Cincinnati right now. Just at my high school stadium, we had, a little get together out here. So it's just kind of crazy. Everything came back in a circle, I'm excited.
What was it like getting the call from Zac? What was going through your mind?
I was just like, we were doing a workout, so it kind of caught me off guard. We were all working out, and when I got the call, I was like, Bengals. I was like, no way, and answered, and I just couldn't believe it. It was just crazy. I had to make sure I wasn't getting, prank called for a second, but yeah, it was crazy.
Yeah, a call from the 513 is not a dead giveaway in your case. It could be anybody, right?
As soon as I seen the 513, I already knew. So.
Who are you working out with?
My best friend from my old school, Hamilton. We were working out. We were hitting some chests and arms.
Why were you working out now? Did you think you might go later?
What'd you say?
Why were you working out now? Did you think you might go later, or just it was the only time?
No, I was just. He just asked me, like, you want to hit a workout? I was like, yeah, let's get, because I was just. I had to move around. I was nervous. So.
How's your knee?
My knee's great. I'm gonna be back and ready for training camp and be ready. I'm good.
Do you feel like the football injury gods are going to start being kind to you? It's about time.
Yeah, hopefully we get all the injuries and everything out the way, and we can just focus on football now.
Eric, how hard has it been to deal with the injuries that you've dealt with over the past few years?
It's not hard at all. Just, if you love the game, it makes it easy for you. It's just, the only hard part about it is not being there with your team and, and playing and winning and competing with them. That's the only hard thing about it. But as far as me and my knee, that's nothing. Just get through it and get back on the field and, and do what I do best.
Eric, the coaches praise your versatility. What part of your game do you feel like is the strongest part of your game?
I'd say just being able to do everything, being versatile, is what I think is the strongest part of my game. Is just being able to do whatever the coaches ask me to do, and being coachable and doing it how they want it to be done.
Eric, can you tell us a little bit more about your back injury and what happened there, and if you have any questions about it moving forward?
My back injury, so yeah, I had a herniated disc, and it started like right before spring ball, and I went through that and tried to play with it, and it just kept getting worse and worse, and ended up having to get surgery after our third game of the season. But ever since surgery, I've been good, and I had a little lingering pain after with my nerve and everything, but everything's good. Like, my back's not even a concern anymore. My back's completely fine and normal. So.
Eric, did you grow up a Bengals fan or no?
What'd you say?
Did you grow up a Bengals fan?
No. I grew up a Cowboys fan.
What's it like now that being is it what's it like coming full circle in growing up watching this franchise over the years and now seeing where it's at now? How different is it from the team that you grew up watching as a kid?
Well, when it was kind of. It's not like we weren't like Bengals fans. It was just like we would watch them and cheer for them, but like all my family's been Cowboys fans, so growing up and watching the Bengals, was just like you're rooting for your hometown team, so you always thought the best. But it's just kind of crazy now, like that. The Bengals just a crazy good team now, and I'm just ready to be a part of and compete and win a Super Bowl.
Eric, you ever come to a game here?
Oh yeah, I used to come to the games all the time.
Any of them stand out?
What'd you say?
Any of them stand out?
Man, I haven't been to a game since I was like 12 years old. Actually, the last game I went to, I don't know. I don't really stand. I can't really remember much from them at the time. It's been so long. But it was more about just being with my family and at a football game was just fun about it.
Eric, what stands out the most about your time with the Bengals, whether it was talking with Zac Taylor, meeting with the staff? Obviously, they had you in for a top 30 visit, which was probably the shortest travel day you've had to have.
Yeah. I was home, and when I went on the visit, what stood out the most was just meeting with the tight end coach and just being with coach and going over film, and he was just telling me, like, coaching me up on things. That's probably what I enjoyed most from the meeting.
Eric,
what you said?
Sorry. You obviously finished at Iowa, but you had 4 years at Michigan. I'm wondering if you have any relationships with the numerous number of Michigan alum now on the Bengals.
Oh, yeah, they were calling me in. I also have one of my teammates that I played with at Fairfield here. He's on the team as well, so I'm excited to see the guys and reunite. It's pretty cool, and I'm enjoying this and being with the family and man, just coming home and being with my old teammates is it's just surreal.
How much are you looking forward to having Joe Burrow as a quarterback, utilized in the middle of the football field with a target like yourself?
Man, that's just crazy just hearing that. Man, I don't even know what to think, man. I'm just get out there and just play hard and compete and win. We're going to get a Super Bowl out of this. We are.
Eric, excuse me. When you were at Michigan and Iowa, what did both of those programs do for you that put you in a position to be drafted today?
When I got to college, I really wasn't a tight end. Well, I was in high school my junior and senior year, but we didn't do inline blocking and steps and hand placement and backside cutoffs, and we didn't do none of that stuff. So when I got to Michigan, Coach Moore pretty much taught me everything, and really, if it wasn't for Coach Moore, I don't even think I'd be the tight end that I am. He taught me everything. Obviously, I just had to run around and catch the ball and set up defenders and stuff like that, but I was a receiver doing that, so it was kind of different doing it from the tight end position off the line and, getting to know different formations and everything. So it's pretty cool. And then Iowa, they taught me a bunch of, more tools and different ways to run routes and type things like that. They added that to my game, Coach Hodge and Coach Brian Ferentz, but they taught me a lot as well. But as far as being a tight end and being what to do as a tight end, when it comes to blocking and things like that, for sure. And Coach Harbaugh.
So why'd you go to Iowa?
I just fell in love with the program. I fell in love with how their mission and how they set their standards there. I went to a bowl game practice, and you walk in and it's a month before the before the game day, and guys are out there flying around, hitting each other, pads popping, goofing around. Guys are just locked in, and immediately you just felt like this contagious love of football that just rubbed off on me, and I just knew right then and there that's the school I wanted to be at.
So you're working out when you get the phone call. What did you do next? What did you do after you got that call?
I had to hurry because I was in the other room. Everybody else that was doing at the party was in the other room, and so I walked in there. My heart was just pounding, and I was real nervous, but everybody was cheering, and my mom started hugging me, and a few tears came to my eyes, but it's just crazy. I don't even really know what to say. It's insane.
You sounded a little starstruck when you were asked about Joe Burrow a couple of questions ago. Is it almost hard to believe that guy is about to be your peer?
Yeah, it's crazy. I remember watching the man at LSU just doing his thing and just playing and competing. He sets the standard for the quarterbacks in the league, and he's just dog. You know, it's going to be crazy catching the ball from him. And being in the room with Gesicki is another thing that's insane too. So.
When you decided to go to Iowa, I mean, they're known for developing tight ends. There's a lot of tight ends that have played in the National Football League from Iowa. Was that part of your decision-making process?
Oh yeah, that was for sure part of it. But you know, it really had nothing to do with that. You know, I fell in love with just the team and the guys, and I just knew that's where I wanted to be. Maybe, you know, tight ends who love football and loves that feeling, like, you know, being a part of a team like that, you know, just end up at Iowa and they just so happen to be the best of the best, you know. But I don't know. I really wasn't even thinking about that when I made the decision. It just so happened.
All right.
Thanks, Eric.
Like that's enough. Appreciate your time. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Thanks, Eric.
Thank you so much.